The Syrian refugee crisis of 2015 actually started with the start of the Syrian civil war in 2011. By the summer of 2015, there was over 11 million people displaced, including about 4 million people in refugee camps in Turkey, Lebanon, and Jordan. So the Refugee Readiness Fund was BC's response to the emerging humanitarian crisis in Syria. It had two main components. One was the Refugee Readiness Hub, which was really meant to be a provincial, central, coordinating sort of repository for information, training, resources, and supports. The second component of the fund was the 5 refugee readiness teams that we funded in communities across the province. The communities put together multidisciplinary stakeholder teams, health authorities, school districts, immigrant serving organizations, employers, and came up with a unique plan for their community as to what they needed to be able to support and settle the refugees that were going to arrive.
Mosaic, being an organization working with immigrants, refugees with a really long history of working with private sponsors, Mosaic went about to talk to community partners, representative of local governments, to bring everybody together because everyone was interested to partner together in supporting the Syrian refugees.
Some of the unique challenges in settling the Syrian refugees was the fact that this was the largest refugee resettlement movement in Canadian history. Close to 3,000 arrived within a 3-month period. The Refugee Readiness funds allowed us to go out throughout British Columbia to support the training and capacity of communities to build a more welcoming support system.
Our ministry worked with other ministries in a range of ways to design and implement the fund. There are actually quite a few services and resources available to refugees already because they come to Canada as permanent residents. So in designing the fund and the approach, we worked really closely with our social partner ministries, employment and labor market programming ministries to ensure that what we were thinking of funding would work seamlessly with the services that already exist.
It's really important for us to know that people, newcomers or refugees, when they come to a country and they didn't choose to come, they were forced to come. And for us to have a community that's very welcoming, it's really important, and it makes it easy for them to transition and to restart their lives here.